question 16. What story would I like to see on Granada Reports tonight? Now, before I begin, I think it's very important to highlight that I don't want this to be perceived as insulting, insensitive or inappropriate. Since the 21st of September 1980, when the first ever Children in Need event was aired on television, Britain's most well-known icons and comedians have been joined together through this and a variety of other charity events, including Comic Relief, Sport Relief and Tech Santa. From this, they have voluntarily provided us with many memorable sketches, specials and performances over the years. The sole intention behind this was to both entertain and amuse the British public, and they only asked for one thing in return: donate, donate, donate. Furthermore, what I believe makes Great Britain so great is that we know that laughter is the best medicine. My intention behind this vision are no different. Now, as we draw to the final quarter of what has been a very dark and unnerving year for so many grieving families across the globe, I'd like to tune into Granada Reports tonight and see one particular individual. This person is well known for their ongoing contributions to charity. They're the brains behind some of Britain's greatest comedy, films and television programmes, and they're regarded by many as a national treasure: Richard Curtis. Along with Richard, I'd also like to see Bill Nighy, whose most notable performance is as Billy Mack in the British Christmas classic Love Actually. You see where I'm going? Well, if I'm to assume correctly, and you haven't seen Love Actually since at least last Christmas, allow me to offer you a brief recap. Billy Mack is the rock and roll legend turned granddad whose music career has seen livelier days. In a bid to stay relevant, he carelessly performs a cover of the famous Love Is All Around, but with a Christmas twist, namely Christmas Is All Around. Throughout the film, he promotes the song with the intention of making it its Christmas #1. Spoiler alert, it does. Now, in regards to life as we currently know it, I feel I've become all too accustomed to hearing the same bad news on a daily basis. Local lockdowns, businesses in administration, extended furlough, second spikes, overseas quarantine policies. And don't get me wrong, I understand the purpose and importance behind this, but I'd love to tune into Granada Reports tonight and see Richard Curtis and Billy Mack promoting their new single, COVID Is All Around. In reality, this would be a charity appeal to raise money for things such as vaccinations, PPE, antibody tests and struggling businesses, etc. The format of this would be a socially distanced interview between Richard, Billy and Lucy Meacock. Now, the interview would entail Lucy Meacock asking them both questions. Richard would respond with mature, sensible and detailed answers regarding the song and the pandemic. Billy, however, dressed in a very bright, colourful and open-collared shirt, would occasionally interrupt with completely irrelevant comments regarding masks of his own that he's also trying to promote on the side. The masks would have a suggestive but innocent innuendo on the front of them in true Billy Mack fashion, and they would actually be for sale as part of the charity appeal. And when asked the question directly, Billy would respond with irrelevant or borderline inappropriate responses, much similar to Peter Kay with the late great Tony Morris back in 2007. Furthermore, in the film, Billy Mack discusses the song in a radio interview. He discusses at one point he mentions the label's effort to squeeze the two-syllable word Christmas into a one-syllable word. So if you really love Christmas, come on and let it snow. You could do the same here, but with COVID. So if you really hate COVID, go on and stay at home. Does funny, but also promoting social distancing. The interview would conclude with Lucy Meacock informing the British public when the song is released and on what music platforms. This would then be followed by a snippet of the song and the music video. The music video could show a variation of clips, such as Billy Mack grocery shopping in Tesco wearing one of his masks, or in bed Skyping singing the lyrics, "You gave your symptoms to me and I gave mine to you, so please don't stand beside me for a week or two." The video in the snippet could also reference notable trends throughout the year, such as Carole Baskin or Chanel the Parrot. Now, there are many reasons why I'd like to see this, mainly because seeing something more uplifting, humorous and light-hearted on the news I think will make a very pleasant change. Furthermore, I think this would be an incredible opportunity to raise money for what is currently a very severe global cause. And although Richard Curtis did a Red Nose Day actually back in 2017, very little attention was paid to the song itself, and coronavirus was a non-existent issue at the time. Finally, although this song isn't necessarily related to Christmas, I do think it would lift festive spirits and help struggling businesses who have already begun advertising for Christmas with the exact same intentions. Thank you.